Ugh.
Can I go on a bit of a tangent about fucking Cooking Mama Cookstar?
I am so deeply curious to know more about what is happening here with this thing.
Yeah, so this story, I assumed this story was dead forever, and apparently not. So, almost exactly a year ago, Planet Entertainment developed a game called Cooking Mama Cookstar. It was put up on the Switch, it was on the eShop, it was physically available, and about 2 hours later, it goes off sale. There were a lot of rumors about, like, Bitcoin mining. That was bullshit. There was a lot of hearsay about that game. The official statement is that the game was not up to Office Create standards, who are the license holder who owned the rights to Cooking Mama. They had specifically in their contracts with Planet Entertainment, the game has to be of a certain bar of quality before you are allowed to release it. So Office Create is like, no, you can't release it. Also, Planet Entertainment only had the rights to release a Switch version, not a PS4 version, and they started announcing a PS4 version, like, with release dates and trailers and, like, oh, it's coming, and they're like, no, you don't have the rights to a PS4 version.
It was definitely bold.
Yeah.
It definitely took a bit of gall.
Yeah. So, Office Creates, fully within their rights, completely removed the licensing agreement with Planet Entertainment, going, no, you're breaking contracts. If you go to Office Create's website, there is still a big banner, like, this is still at the top of their website, which I think is important to note. That is just a big red exclamation mark banner that leads to their official statement that is like, hey, Office Create has notified Planet of its immediate termination of the license due to Planet's intentional material breach of the license contract. Despite such notice, Planet continues to advertise and sell the unauthorized version of Cooking Mama Cookstar in willful violation of Office Create's rights. Basically, the company that owns the rights to Cooking Mama, their website has a big banner that says, they don't fucking have the rights to sell this game, definitely not on PlayStation 4.
This is amazing.
Yeah, so a year goes by and we hear fucking nothing, and all of a sudden, about a week ago, the Cookstar Twitter account starts tweeting, pre-order Cookstar on PS4 now! Again, and no one, like, took it seriously, because, like, why the fuck would you do that? You're in legal trouble as it is. And out of nowhere, with no firm release date before it happened, suddenly stores started getting PS4 copies of the game, like physical disc PS4 copies. Now, there's some interesting stuff to this. First of all, my initial theory had been, is this discs that they burned last year before the legal stuff happened, that they're just trying to offhand? No. Like, the discs themselves have copyright 2021 on them. These were done recently. Secondly, they weren't shipped to gaming retailers. Like, you can't get a copy of this off of GameStop's website. They showed up intermittently at some Target and Walmarts. And I say some. The one person who I've actually had a chance to talk to who managed to find one of these in the wild had a 2-hour drive each direction to get a copy from a Walmart. Like, there does not seem like there's many copies of this out there.
So what you're saying is it's harder to get than a PS5.
Ha! Well, no, because here's the thing, it then gets easier to get.
Oh, wow.
About 2 days after the physical release, like, because initially, physical release only, I was like, it's not on PSN. That seems like they're just trying to offhand stuff quickly and hope Sony doesn't notice. It goes up on PSN, but only in North America. So, it's only physically or digitally available in North America, and it feels like there's something shady about that, but you can just get it on PSN, and it hasn't been taken down. It's been up for several days. You can just buy Cooking Mama Cookstar. The story doesn't stop getting weirder. So, the official Cooking Mama Twitter account, run by Office Create, has not acknowledged this in the last week.
Fucking hell.
They're tweeting away like, oh, look at the new updates in our Cooking Mama mobile game. Like, they're tweeting, like, every, like, day they're doing a couple of tweets. They have not once gone, oh, Cookstar's available on PS4 now. Like, they are pretending it hasn't happened.
Maybe for legal stuff. I chose to do that during a prior incident, yeah.
It's fascinating to watch, though. So, that's available. I've had a fun week because I've been in Twitter DMs all week with the Cooking Mama Cookstar Twitter account, because I don't know if they, like, I think they either twigged that I'm the person with all the speedrun records for this game, or they just noticed I'm a blue tick person on Twitter who has acknowledged the game, because they slid into my DMs and were like, hey, can we send you some copies of this game on PS4? And I'm like, Actually, what I would like to do is I'd like to ask, like, has the legal situation changed? Because, and I link them to the Office Create statement, I was like, the last official statement was that you're not allowed to have this game on PS4. And they just ignore my question entirely and try and offer me a higher number of copies of the PS4 game.
I'm sorry I screamed that. Justin will have to lower the level on that, I think. That's amazing. They tried to buy you off with more copies of the same game.
Oh, you've not even heard the best part yet. So, I keep asking, I'm like, yeah, but has the legal situation changed? After offering me more copies doesn't get me to stop asking them, they offer me an affiliate link to sell copies of the game. Now, how much money do you reckon I would get per sold copy, that, like, through my link of a copy of this, you know, boxed retail video game for the PS4?
I tell you what, I'm guessing it's not going to be much more than $1 a sale.
Well.
Oh, no.
Jim. Oh, Jim.
Oh, $10 a sale.
What the?
That's like 25% of the retail price. That something feels shady as fuck about that.
Yeah, like GameStop don't get that good a deal. That's why they try and flog the used shit.
Yeah, so I'm like, are they that desperate to shift the copies?
If that's what you get back, why isn't this stocked everywhere? Why doesn't every retail chain be like, oh yeah, let's fill the shelves with this, even if we don't sell that many, $5 back?
And I know, $10 back.
$10 back. Sorry, my brain wouldn't get that far. My brain wouldn't allow me to conceive $10 back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. It's pretty generous.
It's a generous offer, but I'm like, I can't prove there's anything shady about that, but that's a suspicious amount of money for an affiliate link, and that to me says, I don't want to accept that affiliate link in case it implicates me in a crime.
Or it's a virus at this point.
Yeah.
Like, it could be anything. It could be like Russian intel. You don't know. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want them to know I exist. I'm scared of the Cooking Mama Cookstar people. What if they are the cigarette-smoking man?
Honestly, here's the thing. I'm getting a digital copy of this game because I'm the world record speedrunner of this game and I want to fucking play it because I've seen a stream of it. Instead of having just buttons or just motion as two separate modes, it has kind of an amalgam where some of it is buttons, some is motion, some is touchpad, and that seems like that could open up some interesting speedrun ideas. But yeah, here's the thing, if they'd offered me a couple of quid a copy, I wouldn't have batted an eyelid. $10 a copy feels like a crime. Feels like a crime is happening somewhere. Am I involved in money laundering now? I don't know.
I don't know. You don't know what they might do.
Yeah.
I'm worried that if just having the name in your mouth, I worry is like enough to mark you for something. I might be going a bit too sinister with it.
So yeah, Cooking Mama Cookstar, if you're in North America, you can buy that game if you want to come, challenge my speedrun records.
Alright, I'll do it then.
This story's baffling and I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this is still an ongoing story.
I want no part of it.
Either they've somehow fixed the legal dispute, in which case I would have expected the Switch version to go back on sale, or they haven't, and they're just really fucking going for it and selling a game at Walmart that they're not legally allowed to sell.
The gang makes a video game.
That's what it feels like.
Oh.
You can't call it game development. You can only call it cockamamie.